welcome to an all-new episode of Tell You Later.
Sincere thanks to all those who support us on Patreon. See the full list at the end of the show. By the way, there's always room for more.
Do not forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit like right now.
Hit it!
We haven't got a title song for this show, so we're singing this thing instead.
Okay.
It's really just a substitute. Nonetheless, the melody may stay in your head.
Oh, I hope so.
'Cause it's a tune.
It's a tune.
You'll love to croon.
You'll love to cruise.
But there's one thing you should know. We have to confess we do not possess a title song for this show.
Ain't it peculiar?
Believe it or not, we haven't got a title song for this show.
Oops. Welcome back.
Oh, what? We're back?
We're
already?
back.
Hi.
Whoa. He keeps
bumped into
reading my
something.
mind.
Now you have an idea for
I
this
do.
episode.
Okay.
It's something
So,
we've talked about
we
in
have
general.
this bingo cage where if you ODDITY bingos,
If you leave the door open,
you
all
can-
the little things
which
fall out.
obviously I'm not very expert at yet, but I intend to be.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you keep little bingos. No, this is where you
Little
keep
bingos before they grow up.
before they
become
grow up,
big bingos.
bing,
And their ears go out
bingos.
like this, and they go boo boo boo
And
boo.
Bingo was his name.
Boy, boy, boy.
Oh, that's very nice.
Thank
That's just Bing with
Bing.
no O.
Well, one of the glow friends I did was a Bing Crosby.
Which glow friend was that?
I don't know. I did several of them, but the casting thing was he has to be hip.
The insect that shall remain nameless.
He has to sound hip, but not sound black. So I did Bing Crosby because I thought he sounded hip. And because he
you go.
was a musician, hung
you
out
go.
with musicians.
And we should
Talk about
say, why would
1929.
they tell you not to sound black? Because you're not. Is that why?
I forget. Yeah, I don't know. That's how
'Cause
they.
we don't-
That's how they saw these characters.
We don't want to offend anybody, and
No.
certainly it's good
Well,
to have
I guess they
black
didn't want me to
characters.
try to sound black.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
They
right.
probably didn't want that. So my idea is, what we're going to do,
Yes.
we're going to get little
Yes.
bits of paper, colored paper, multicolored paper. We're going to put ideas for episodes.
Monocolored pieces of paper.
What?
They're one color. These pieces of paper are one color. They're not multicolored pieces of paper.
Okay, the multiple colored pieces of paper. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for
Sure,
correcting
I
me
didn't
on
want to.
that.
I saw so many people confused at that point.
Yeah, we can see you out there.
We can,
Anywho,
Miss Francis.
oh, I thought
my
it was
magic
Miss
mirror?
Kathy.
It depended on what city you were in.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
because they probably used
Actually, Miss Francis
real
was Ding
name.
Dong School, which you
Oh.
don't remember.
no.
But,
We're talking about Romper Room.
Yes.
Okay, see, he's reading my mind again.
Mm-hmm.
This is like whatever. Okay, I hope you don't mind that he's reading my mind. I'm gonna write a song. Oh, they're falling out again.
You got to keep that closed. See? Or we should take those out when we do this.
I hope you don't mind. He's reading my mind. Okay, so I need to lock this. This is your cage. This is Will's bingo cage. That's why I get. Oh, you can't lock this. You're gonna have to tape it.
A waste is a terrible thing to mind.
Exactly. So we'll get some crew of one. Can we have some tape? Anyhow, we're gonna put topics that we want to talk about. We're gonna write it on our
Or that you want us to talk about.
Right. I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
But right now, since you haven't sent anything in, we're just going
'Cause
to
we're just
go
asking
on our
you.
own
Yeah.
instincts. We're going to write down ideas, and then we're going to pull an idea out of the bingo cage, and that's what we're going to talk about. But please, 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 please submit your ideas. Write them in the comments below.
Please.
After you get done liking and subscribing and all that stuff. So please let us know what a subject, and we'll write it down on paper and put it in the bingo cage.
And Bing Crosby sang a song called "Please."
You did?
Yeah, it's probably written
Can you
by
sing
Harry
it?
Garris.
Or will we get in trouble?
No, in about 4 years I could sing that, or 3.
I'm very aware now that I have
But
exposed us to multiple lawsuits because of my
It had an
affinity
effect.
for singing.
It had an effect on Ringo Starr, that song.
Did it?
Yes.
Please?
Yes, because when John Lennon was little, his mom would sing that
Thank
Bing
you.
Crosby song to him.
Thank you, Crew of One. Yes.
And later on, when he was in a group called the Beatles and they were trying to get a hit record, he thought about that and thought about the pun of
Please.
He thought about the pun of please lend your loving ears to my please, P-L-E-A-S, no E at the end. And thought, maybe we could do something with that. And he wrote, please, please me.
Ringo wrote that?
No, but he was in the band. And when they had a hit with that, it boosted them another level, you know?
No, when they had a what?
A hit. See, you got me distracted, so I wasn't reading your mind.
I have to. I have to, otherwise I'm in big trouble. Okay, so.
In what kind of trouble?
Oh, okay. Welcome to Tell You Later for Preschoolers. Okay, now.
Okay, this is outside of
Here's
camera
our bingo cage. You can't see it.
All right, I'll hold it.
I thought you were gonna write. So we need
yes.
the topic.
Right.
So
I have
don't
two
know.
ideas.
I'm not sure. You do?
Yes.
All right, I'll let you put your 2 ideas. We're gonna show you how this works. Here, perhaps we can use later. We're gonna do an episode, I think, of what's in Kitty's lunchbox. It still isn't very high.
I know.
We need.
Yeah. If you would
wait, we
open
can
this.
put it on the bingo cage box. That will be more visible. Go ahead, put it up there.
Great.
Perfect.
I'll move this over.
Okay, you can
And
tell this
I
is
will-
a very sophisticated
Idea number
set.
1.
Yes, idea number 1. Okay.
All right. We've worked on a lot of projects
Help,
together.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Do I look like I'm trapped in a bingo cage?
Yeah, I suppose. I wasn't paying attention.
Help! Help! Let me out of here! I'm a little bingo ball stuck in the bingo cage.
You sounded like a ventriloquist dummy. You know, can you do that? Just smiling and not moving your
Oh,
lips?
yeah, I can, I think. Hey, let me out of the
Right.
bingo cage. Look, I don't even remember my lips. I'm just talking like this. Do I look like it's coming out of Will's voice or out of my head? Oh, yeah, you can pretend like you're talking like me. You can be my dummy.
Well, thank you, and vice versa.
Okay, so.
But I'm bigger.
That's true. That is so true. Okay, so you gave me 2 ideas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
2 separate and distinct
I'm gonna
ideas.
spin
And now
'em.
there's suspense because we don't know which idea she's going to pull. And what these are is ideas for this episode.
Ideas for this episode.
What will be under discussion?
Okay. And I guess there's no sense in mixing them. There's only 2 in here.
Well,
They're too
no. I mean, I don't know which one you're going to pick.
All right.
You pick the green one.
I picked the green one.
What does it say on
It
the
says we're
green
going
one?
to talk about popcorn.
Popcorn! Yay!
Yay!
Wow, it kind of makes you want to sing. Pop, 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 popcorn.
Popcorn.
It's popcorn that we love. Pop, 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 popcorn. We're ravenous. It's what we're dreaming of.
I'm dreaming of popcorn.
Pop, 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 popcorn. Etc. You heard the song.
Yes,
Anyway,
you heard it already. Okay, popcorn. So, guess what?
it's what?
I'm gonna go. I actually have
Uh-huh.
a surprise for you.
You do? Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
go get it because we're gonna talk about popcorn.
Okay,
right?
so in the meantime, I'm supposed to run the show?
yeah, I'll be right
Uh-oh.
here singing a song.
To be continued.
I don't know.
Ooh, look at
Look
this.
what I have!
Wow.
Homemade popcorn.
Oh, This is going to be a great episode.
Okay.
One of the all-time
I
best.
think you read my mind because I know you read my mind, and that's why I already had some popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit in front of our faces here.
That's okay.
Is there a way to make it, I don't know, less conspicuous? So let me just show you. This is 3 batches of wok popcorn. You probably saw that I'm experimenting with my wok.
All the way from Mars, this popcorn.
Yes, it is, isn't it? So if we pull it back a little bit, I don't want it to spill. So I wish you could try this. Certainly. So so we're gonna do and our crew of 1, of course, would like to have some popcorn too. You're welcome. We share. So do we want it this high up? Is that okay? I guess
Maybe
so.
there's something slightly...
Something a little bit... I don't know, this might be too low. There's like no way around this.
Do we have... How about side? No, that's a square.
No, it's a square, unfortunately. It's
Let's
not a
see.
square, it's a cube. Oh, that's better. Okay, great. So... Alright, so...
Get me a better cube.
This is going to be a popcorn episode. So, Will...
Maybe that...
I don't think
Trying to find-
it's just gonna get below the camera, probably. So, I know what we need. You know those cooking shows that have like a mirror?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
a camera? Did you ever work on one of those?
No.
No.
No, well, I did some morning shows in another state, but I was never in any of those segments.
Yeah. But so did you see how they set it up? I used to love that. It's like they used to have cooking shows. Well, they still have cooking shows. They probably do it the same way, but I think they had like a table. Well, back in the day, we had something called home economics class.
Because
Right.
it wasn't at night school. It was back in the day.
Yeah. And the teacher, anyway, had to have a table,
Yes, anyway.
and she'd have a mirror up above,
A mirror.
and so the class could see what she was doing because, you know, the mirror would reflect and you could sit in back of the class and see what she was cooking. Anyhow, so this popcorn, we popped in a wok. What's your experience with popping popcorn? First of all, why don't we tell them why we love it? I know we said we love it because we do.
Well, you know, the way I found out that you liked popcorn was Nathan Hubler was interviewing each of us separately. And
This must be...
this was about 10 years ago.
No, we
8 years
knew we
ago?
liked popcorn before that. But anyway, tell your story. 'cause
Really?
You
We did?
started.
But he asked me what my favorite food was, and I said popcorn. And then he asked you what your favorite food, and these were separate. We weren't allowed to hear what the other
Nathan
person
Hubler,
said.
by the way, works at Focus on the Family on Adventures in Odyssey.
And he did these interviews, and I had never been on a so-called podcast at that point. I
Do you
didn't
think
really.
our chewing is annoying people?
Oh no, I think it's encouraging going out.
Popcorn sales? Go ahead.
You're right. It might be.
That's all right. We'll chew with our mouths closed.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then you
So
finish my story.
Nathan said that we both like popcorn.
Well, we found out when we heard each other's interviews, or at least I did. Hey, that's great. And the interesting thing, is that those were never released. Those were never broadcast or anything like
So
that.
people don't know. So this is the first they're hearing about our popcorn
Yeah,
affection.
yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Do you know the
But
Indians?
it's
used to-
only logical.
Well, we used to go to the show a lot together. We go to the movies. We
Yeah,
always
you're
ate
right.
popcorn.
You're right. Yeah.
I think, and then every time we fly through the Chicago airport. Okay, this is the story behind this popcorn. I don't know if you can see. These are really big things. Like if you buy like caramel corn or something, they get these really big, you know,
Bigger than the usual
big
kind of
corn.
And I
Which
always
is why
like the
it's
large.
called Martian corn because it's called what?
Well, some people call it marshmallow popcorn, but that's a terrible idea because it doesn't smell like marshmallows.
But
it doesn't
that
taste like.
bag you brought over the
It said that, yeah.
said what? Marshmallow popcorn? I thought it
But-
said like outer space or something.
No, that's what I call it.
Oh.
I call it Martian popcorn because this is the kind of popcorn that in a few years, some of you watching will be going to Mars, and this is the kind of popcorn you're going to want to have up there.
Oh, I thought it was the kind of popcorn you find on Mars.
You will.
Maybe because you're
Maybe you
gonna
will.
take it there. Maybe
Yeah.
we don't know.
Who knows?
So, popcorn, we like it. I like it because I don't know. I just can't stop eating it. Actually,
I know.
I mean, it
We better
doesn't
take this
matter
away.
how
I hate
much
to say
we
it, but
have. No,
is that all right?
no.
Oh, okay.
You can take it away. I'll put it on my side.
I'll stop eating for a while
Okay, we'll stop eating
because
it.
I know it is rude. So, but it's
would be-
delicious. Popcorn is just great, and
I
you're
think
right.
it's healthy.
You're right. I
'cause
mean,
it's
we used to go to the
natural.
movies together and eat popcorn, and we loved popcorn. But I didn't realize that you that it was your favorite.
Your favorite.
If I did, I forgot. And
If I couldn't eat anything except one thing, probably, and it probably wouldn't be healthy. After a while, we'd shrivel up and die.
No, I don't know. Popcorn.
Do you eat the hard kernels?
Sometimes when it gets down to that's all that's left.
When we're desperate, do you lick the bowl and lick the salt off with your finger?
Ever since the dog died.
Tell the truth.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
In fact,
as a matter of fact, okay.
If the walk would appear mysteriously.
Could you show them what you bought
all right.
on the popcorn?
You're going to sing a song about me while I'm gone?
I'll sing a song about you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This may take a while. I'm trapped here in this set.
Can you get out?
Wait. Let me use my telekinesis and see if it'll work.
Ooh.
You go ahead and I'll just do this.
Okay.
Okay.
While you're doing your telekinesis, I'm curious what the other subject was that we'll put in here. So I'll be prepared for next week. Okay. So, interesting. Very interesting. I'll put this back. So, no, I thought we were going to bring in the flavor stuff. Thank you, Crowwood. Here comes the space. Actually, that walk looks like a spaceship. Ooh, outer space popcorn, Martian popcorn.
Yeah, great.
And what do you call those? UFOs.
Yes, Martian popcorn, direct from Saturn.
UFOs, which reminds me of your diatribe on
my diatribe.
Your diatribe on initials. What is that called?
Oh no, yeah, we'll be doing that soon.
What are you doing? Oh. He's going to demonstrate licking the popcorn ball.
Oh.
It's terrible. Wow,
I don't recommend it, but boy, that's a treat.
Because
when you're all finished with the popcorn, you still want
You know what makes really good popcorn is coconut oil. If you cook it in coconut oil, it kind of tastes like the movie theater. I like to do that. Coconut oil and olive oil. I think the first time you tried that. Do you ever cook popcorn at home?
Not in recent years, but I know people have used olive oil, and but isn't vegetable oil the standard?
Soy? No, coconut oil, I think, or soybean, or some kind of mixture, like at the movie theater. And look here, can you hand me? Thank you, crew of one.
These people are not a sponsor.
This guy spends a lot of... They're not a sponsor, but if you want to be, Will spends most of his time researching popcorn online and found this...
And other places. You know...
Stuff, which is made in Ohio, which is where you're from. Did you know it's from Ohio? Where did the popcorn come from?
It also came from Ohio.
Interesting!
Well, the company is based in Cincinnati.
Yes.
And I have no relation to that company. But, you know, I don't...
Do you have any relation?
I just don't do my research online. I have books about popcorn, too. And popcorn-related books. But probably the craziest thing in my collection
you have a book?
of popcorn-related books. See if you can guess. It's a book. It's a book, and that's all I'll tell you. Now you get 17 questions.
Wait a minute. Okay, first let me understand the game. You have a book. It's about popcorn. In your possession. And I'm supposed to guess what it's about? Or what the book is?
What the book is. And you now have 17 questions.
Was it published in the 1800s?
No.
Was it published in the 1900s?
Yes.
A photography book?
There are photographs in it.
Are there photographs of popcorn?
I doubt it.
But the book's about popcorn.
It's popcorn related.
If only this was the other way around and you were reading my mind, this would be over by now. Let me think. It's not about the circus, but it's popcorn related. And popcorn, is it about Native Americans? Because No.
Fun
fact, that the Native Americans created popcorn, and the early settlers used to eat it as cereal. Like, we have popcorn cereal. Like, what's a popcorn cereal? Like Sugar Pops, that's popcorn, right? It is, but it's so yeah. So and they would put milk on it and
Strawberries.
sugar. And in England, those of you in England know you like your popcorn with sugar on it.
Yes. That
Right?
is so strange. But now they have kettle corn in this country, where they put salt and sugar on.
Yeah, but if you go to the movies in England, don't they put sugar on their
Yes,
popcorn?
yes, very strange.
Well, it's not strange because if you like caramel corn, that's like sugar popcorn, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it was strange to me at the time.
Yes. First time I saw it, I went berserk. No, because this is supposed to feed my salt cravings, not my sugar cravings. And you try, and it's kind of, it gives you that sense that it's a healthier snack than, say, pudding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or-
I'm just thinking about food in England, and the first time I was over there, the only chain restaurant in England, I think, was Wimpy's.
Wimpy's.
Then I went back just like 2 or 3 years later, and there was a Pizza Hut, and there was a...
McDonald's.
They didn't have McDonald's yet, I don't think.
Really?
But they had
I thought
like a
they got
Kentucky
everywhere
Fried Chicken.
first. Oh, yeah.
Then I go back a year or two later, and the flood. It was everything. Everything, you know, all these. McDonald's was everywhere.
You went to England every few years? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
On business or pleasure?
Both.
Yeah.
If you're the guy at the gate at the airport, it's for pleasure.
Okay. What's the difference?
The difference is you need a different pass or something to get in if you're there in business.
To
I wasn't
work?
there in any direct business, but to see what I could drum up.
Mind your own business.
One time I was there to promote the film Mickey's Christmas Carol. That was my business.
Oh.
But I was really there on vacation, and that was so much fun.
I am going to put in the bingo thing about talking about your Disney Voices career. That is going to be in there.
Oh.
So just get ready.
Okay,
Okay, because it's going to get picked.
I'll try not to forget everything.
So I'm wondering why this popcorn, somehow it's got bigger poofies. You know? Like afros.
Because it's Martian popcorn.
But when you make regular popcorn, which I like actually, I like you can get like the white kernel popcorn, and they're a little bit smaller, and they're very tasty. And the yellow popcorn is a little bigger, and then of course this is Martian popcorn. So
There are 6
your
kinds of
book-
corn, you know.
Okay, there's 6 kinds of corn.
But let's
Sweet
get
corn?
back. We got the cue
Okay.
that we only have 2 minutes left.
All right,
and
we'll
you
have to
10 more
tell you
que-
later
have
about what
you
kinds
have,
are.
You have 12
13.
more questions.
Okay, a book related to popcorn. Popcorn
It's
is in the
the-
movie theaters. Is it a book about movie theaters?
No, that would have been great. That would have been great.
Well, maybe you could write it.
That's
Is it
11.
a book about farming?
No.
Popcorn. Is it about Christmas? Because you know people
Nope.
string popcorn.
No.
No? A book about... You are a loud chewer. Just saying, you could close your
That's right. Down south, I'm known as Chewy.
chew. Just,
I think
This is
Jesus is a
you're
little
supposed
too
to put your little pinky out when you eat popcorn.
presumptuous. But,
One of the things I like to do is suck the air out. Do you ever do that?
of popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we only have a minute left.
Oh,
57
it's what's
seconds.
related to popcorn.
You got like
Is
what,
it about
8 more questions?
Monsanto?
No, but a big clue was that there are a lot of pictures in it.
You said there weren't. I said, is it a photography book?
It's not a photography book,
Oh.
but there are many pictures
Many
in it.
pictures. Mm-hmm. Is it a children's book?
No, it's a cusp. It's kind of a book for people around 17, 18.
And it's about popcorn.
And a lot of pictures
But
in
it's
it.
not about popcorn.
A lot of pictures of people in it.
It's a... I don't know.
A lot of pictures of people who are about 17, 18 years old.
17.
And
It's a
16.
high school book about popcorn?
It's
Is
a
it
high school book.
textbook? Is it how about
It's
health?
not a textbook.
A health?
Not a health
Yeah.
book.
It's social studies?
A lot of pictures.
History?
No. I'll tell you later.
Math.
Tell you later.
Tell You Later is a Patreon-driven entertainment show. So what are you waiting for? Come on over, join us at patreon.com/Tell You Later.
It's not here under the towels. Let me think. Well, maybe in the car. We'll go look in the car. The keys. Put some shoes on. I had it. He signed it. I mean, I already looked all over the house. I looked in the drawer I thought I put it in. Maybe I accidentally put it someplace else. Let's go. I'm gonna go look in the car. Where's my glasses now?